everyone, this is Mihwa from SmallStepsHealth. Thanks for joining me today. We're going to be doing side wall planks. Now, why side wall planks and how do they differ from regular planks? Well, they work this area of your abs really well, which don't get worked out too often. And they're also great for hip stabilizers, for your back, and for shoulders. So those are all good reasons to do side wall planks. As usual, take breaks as you need to, but please keep moving. So if you're not able to do the movements I'm doing, then maybe you hold in this position or hold in this position or do pulses. So we're going to start off with holding with our arm out like this, your hand and shoulder at the same level, your arm parallel to the ground. You can step as far away as you want from the wall, or you can step closer, which is easier. Okay, so we'll start that with first on the right, and then we'll switch to left, back and forth. So let's get started now. So holding. So you want to put some resistance through your shoulder, in your arm as well. You can lift one leg up if you want more challenge, because that means you're putting more weight onto your arm, or you can put it down. Now lifting the leg up also might force your core to kick in more. So make sure you're squeezing. Okay, and the other side. So squeeze your ab, your glute, your back. They should all be working for you right now, as well as your thighs. I feel like it's almost over. I sense it. There we go. And we're going to hold it, but halfway. And this is a great time to have a conversation with your partner if you have a buddy that you're working out with, or your pet, or tumbleweed, whatever is your thing. You should be able to feel that in your triceps. It's a little harder. And switch. So at any point, let's say halfway through this, you're finding it too hard, you feel like your arm's going to collapse, then just step closer to the wall and ease the weight a little bit. Okay, so squeezing here, there, everywhere. And keeping your body relatively lined up. Okay, now pulsing. So your body is one unit. The only thing that's moving is your arm. If you can, go further down, but work within the range that you're comfortable with. And check to make sure your arm is not too high up or down. Oh, feel that. The other side, same thing. And you also want to make sure it's not too forward or back either. Let's try going further down. Hey. Getting lots of love on the left side. Okay, now we're going to raise our leg up. Well, I'll do it this way, I don't have much space. So if you have space, then push in, or you can hold halfway and lift up your leg sideways, nice and controlled. Okay, your toes pointing outward. can you feel the fatigue through the hip? And the other side. Oh. It's a good time to make a grocery list in your head. The things you have to do, no, don't do that. Calm, serene, empty, mindfulness. Think about the sweat, the muscles that are working for you, the progress you're making. Now we're going to put your knee and elbow together, the same side. Squeezing here, and if you have space, resisting there. Squeeze. So you're not bringing your knee forward, you're going sideways. The other side. Again, putting resistance through the arm, if you can. Nice and slow, controlled, form over speed. Now we're going to do opposite, elbow and knee, and resistance through the arm, squeezing your ab muscle. Slow down, hold it up here, and then out. Hold, then out. Do you feel that? Is it working for you? Other side. If this is really hard, remember, the harder it is, the more progress you're going to have. As long as you're doing it correctly. Check your form throughout. Make sure things don't shift, putting you out of alignment. Make sure you're squeezing everything. Ooh, feel the fatigue. I'm feeling the burn. All right, now we're going to kick. So one side, outside leg is on the ground. Kick with the other side. Kick. And resistance through the arm. Kick. And the other hand is up. Yeah. Where did that come from? Switch. So if you are keeping your elbow somewhat bent or halfway, that's going to be harder than if you had it straighter. Oops. So if you're kicking with the ball of your foot. So that's why you kick like you're wearing high heels. You're not kicking with your heel. Okay, going to kick back. And let's bring our knee up. Hand up. If you want, you can have your hand out like this. It just challenges your core slightly more. And when you're kicking, you're going to be kicking with the hardest part of your foot, which is your heel. So you bend your ankle, your toes are pointing down as you kick. And the other side. And forgot what I was doing there for a second. Anybody else has that problem? kick like you mean it. But nice and controlled, slow. I forget that sometimes. You're leaning forward as you kick. So opposite arm against the wall. So we are used to doing it this way. Going to put the opposite arm, and we're going to angle our hand a little bit so we can work our triceps. So your body is lined up. And your hand is sort of lined up with your nose or further outside. So again, the further away you are, the harder it's going to be. So you can stand up more if you want. Makes it easier to stand up, or lean more if you want it to be harder. I feel that. I also feel it in my hip, which is good. So that means they're working hard to stabilize your body. Don't forget to breathe while you're doing these things. Again, across, and then you are going to the leg closer to the wall. You are going to lift up this way. So your inner thigh is facing up. Your ankle is bent. We're working our hip adductors, which don't get worked out very much. You might find this really tiring in the beginning, but it's amazing what your body, how quickly your body adjusts to stress. And the other side. Ignore that. That must have been an error in the timer. That's the wrong sound. Oh, I think my arm was up too high. Do what I say, not as I do. Nice and slow. Why are we doing this again? Why aren't we just drinking latte and sitting around? Oh yeah, progress. All right, I think our timer, oops.
Activity completed.
No, we're not done. Don't listen to that. All right, triceps, we can't forget about them. Again, resistance to our body. We're going to come up on our toes. Everything else is squeezing. Your butt squeezing, your back is squeezing. Pressure through the shoulders. Weight on your big toes. Nice and controlled. Come up as much as you can. And the other side, we are going to put our angle our feet inward and then come up. Put resistance through your arm. And again, weight mostly on your big toes. Okay, we're gonna do one more exercise after this, and then we're done. If you want, you can play the video all over again and do it double the time. I'll respect you if you do that. Not that I don't respect you. No, I don't respect you now. Okay, just kidding. So we're going to do front and back kick. Okay? So through the whole range, hand up, pressure through the shoulder, back, kicking with your heel, front, kicking with your the ball of your foot. And the other side. Heel, ball of your foot. Your hand is up, or you can be up here. You're tough. You're fearless. Show it through your kicks. Remember, every little progress counts. What you're doing now counts. They will add up and they will do great things for you. Well done, everyone. We are going to stretch as usual. So let's start with rotating our hips. And one more the other way. Okay. Stretching our upper back. Do you feel that in your lower back? As I do. In my upper back and lower back. Okay, let's angle to one side. Feel it from all the way from your shoulder down to your lower back. And the other side. And that feels good. And standing up. Stretching our triceps. They worked hard for you today. They often get forgotten. The biceps that we use a lot. But triceps always work just as hard to stabilize things when biceps are working. Okay, stretching our chest. Right, we're going to stretch our hamstrings, the back of our legs. So breathe in and breathe out. Reaching for your toes, your knee, or your thigh, whatever works for you. And coming up slowly. The other side, breathe again. And breathe out. Hope you have good music on. And get it back up. Now let's stretch our quads. We'll do it by stepping forward. Your heel is down in the back leg and just lean forward gently and you should be able to feel your thigh and your calf. I thought about having music during the workout, but everyone's taste is so different, right? So if you hate my music, then it'd be kind of a pain for you to have to listen to during the workout. So I don't know. Let me know. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you prefer music or no music. Is any music better than no music? I'm not sure. And the other side. Just so you know, I like, while I'm working out anyways, I like strong bass. So that might give some people a headache. You know, them doom, 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 doom. And I like fast beat. Yeah, that's me. And relax. We're going to stretch our calves by pointing our toes up and just leaning forward gently. So you never want to force a stretch. You don't want to push. You want to take a deep breath. And as you breathe out, you just want to melt into the position. Because if you force something, you know, it's going to break. We've all experienced that, haven't we? Talking about relationships. And the other side. And assembling IKEA furniture. It's a universal truth. Okay, well, I hope everyone feels great. I had a great time. So thank you for joining me again, and check out my video on wall push-ups next. Why rest when you can torture yourself? So see you next time.